Hey everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Friday, Mosh Pit. I hope you all have a great start to your weekends. We did have another video across 3,000 likes, now putting us only 3 away from the TM Trainer month from activating. So let's make it happen over the weekend, and let's get her started next week. Here's your amazing picture of the day submitted here by Standard Can 8743, part of the Sinfants or the Ball Pit or the Mosh. I'm not sure what to call them yet. That thread was starting them young, and then in the thread, Standard Can posted, she loves watching Sinvicta, locks in like no other, with a laughing, crying emoji. I absolutely love this. And speaking of locks, those are some impressive locks on that young lady. That is a full head of hair. So thank you very much, Standard Can. I saw that picture and I was like, good Lord, those are some curly locks right there. I love that. So I'm always honored to see stuff like that. It's very wholesome. Thank you, Standard Can. Hop on in here. What is this? 6-2 Lima Foxtrot Quebec Foxtrot November Hotel. Good Lord Almighty. 1.87 tiers, 2.79 damage. Woof. This is this is something right here. Now we did start with Latchkey, which gives us a luck upgrade. It doesn't help us much that much anyway. But wow. Okay, so I'm just going to get the question of the episode out of the way right now, because this is going to be one of those episodes I can already feel it's going to just take all of my attention here. I had to pull it up on the other screen because I usually don't do that until after the first floor, but oof, strap in, boys and girls. This is going to be something right here. So first off, we go to Colin Walker at the question of the episode last week from the Crawl episode, which, by the way, not a whole lot of people got actually nobody got the reference to that, which I didn't really expect because it was kind of an obscure reference. But I basically gave Alex I gave him a Scorn wallpaper. The Scorn, as in like the H.R. Geiger game. It was like inspired game that came out last year. And I was like, hey, do this, but Isaac. He was like, C. I'm like, C. And then we high-fived each other. And he did a great job. Like it got the sort of H.R. Geiger theme down, but also had like a very Isaac-esque element to it. But it was also very horror themed. So I really think he did a great job with that. And going on to Colin's question of the episode here, if you get to buff one item and nerf one item, what item gets buffed and what item gets nerfed? How and why? So it's an interesting question because there's obviously a lot of items I can think that would just need a buff, but like the biggest one that I would say like would make me happy anyway would definitely be Pageant Boy. If Pageant Boy is going to remain inside of the boss item pool, then it needs to give me at least a premium item's worth of value out of the shop, right? Otherwise, it just doesn't matter. Like, yeah, you could find a 7-cent item every now and then, and yeah, sometimes the denominations work out to where you actually like get more than 7 cents. But let's be real here, fam. You usually only get 7 cents. Don't try to twist it, okay? Now 7 cents is barely enough to even get one full tap of payouts on a judgment. But my point is I want to see 15 cents, right? Because the biggest gripe that I have with Pageant Boy is that it's a boss item. It takes up multiple spots in a run. It could be in the item room, it could be from the boss. I don't want that. All right, if it's going to be in the boss item pool, then I better be able to get at least some kind of stat up from it. No, I'm not talking about combining it with money equals power, okay? So as far as nerfs go, obviously this is going to be kind of a little contentious subject for me because I'm not going to want to, oh my God, sweet Jesus in heaven. This is going to be a little bit of a weird subject for me because obviously I'm not in favor of nerfing anything, but if I had to pick one nerf, I guess, to be fair, I would have to say Binge Eater. And what would I do to Binge Eater? I would simply remove the permanent stats that you get from Binge Eater. I would simply I would remove it. You're still allowed to get the stat buff, the temporary damage buff, and maybe I would extend that a little bit just to make up for the fact that you're not going to get permanent buffs anymore. But if I had, like, feet to the fire, if I had to nerf one item, it would definitely be that. You can't really nerf Rock Bottom without breaking it, right? And nerfing Binge Eater that way definitely doesn't break the item. It just brings down the value. Because Binge Eater is always going to be good. Like, even with the movement speed down, like, you're still going to be fine. Except this way now, you can't use it as a stat farm, and that would definitely knock Binge Eater down off of the SS tier. Okay. So thank you very much, Colin, for the question of the episode. I'm glad a lot of people really enjoyed that thumbnail, too. It was a very, very popular one. Even though that video didn't get over 3,000 likes, because I think some people saw the thumbnail and they didn't realize it was an Isaac episode. But if you hit that little bell, if you hit that little notification bell, then hey, guess what? You get notified every single time one of my videos go live. And yeah, I'm tired of seeing the rare candy proc. So, all right, we got to get down to brass tacks here, because this run is absolute doo-doo, dog doo-doo, dog doo-doo, dog doo-doo. This is bad. We have the trifecta of bad here. We've got really bad tiers, really bad damage, really bad everything. The only thing that's not bad is our I guess our shot speed and movement speed, but that's not saying much. All right, we are in some trouble here. One bomb for a pot and a cent. Might as well try it. As far as the secret room goes, I'm not exactly sure where it is. I'm guessing above the shop, if I had to guess. We could try it. Now, Pandora's box gives us 2 soul hearts here, but the thing is that like I wouldn't keep it over the IV bag anyway. And 15 cents for 2 soul hearts is a pretty bad deal. So I'm just gonna buy this regular soul heart here. With IV bag, at least we have a chance to get some money. Any red heart that we get, we're just gonna turn into, well, we're just gonna turn into cents, but. Super Secret might be here. Yeah. Man, I was really hoping for a womb room. So, okay, we all just gonna take a shot at me today, huh? Okay. I see the type of game we're playing here today, game. Yeah, this is real bad. This is wow bad. This is like we're already in like the red zone territory bad. We've got to get some tiers rate upgrades, and we've got to get them now. Otherwise, we will most likely just be in hell for this entire run. Okay, so we get a little bit of extra money there. I would love to try to, I mean, if we can get Pandora's box just for 2 more soul hearts, like I would take it, but it's not a necessary need currently at this present moment in time right now. What we need is a tiers upgrade. Honestly, the best item that can drop for us right now, Squeezy. Lord have mercy, give me Squeezy, please. I guess I should be thankful that we're not facing like Green Duke or something like that, or even regular Duke. With the tiers rate this bad, like, yeah. We've got to take down that dip. The Eternal Fly is gonna freak me out, man. Okay, so settle in, boys and girls of the mosh pit and the Sinfants and the ball pit and whatever else we've ended up calling them, because boy howdy. That's all I got to say is boy howdy. This is, if this episode is less than an hour long, we either got a re-roll or we were like this for this entire run. Yeah, they talk about Freaky Friday. This is an FU Friday. So that's exactly what the game is talking about right now. Because man, this is a 7.5 minute floor 1, and that is not by choice. Ooh boy, all those runs that we had this past week and a half, the ones that people are like, hey, guess like that bill is gonna be painful whenever you get it. Well, guess what? That bill is here, fam. Yeah, this is an all hands on deck moment here. And it's runs like these, the reason why like people ask me like, why do you just play Eden over and over again? It's because I still maintain that Eden is the truest test of skill in all of Isaac. You can have your Tainted Lost runs and your Tainted Jacob runs, all that kind of stuff, but they all start with a minimum base value of stats that never ever changes. So you kind of already expect to, you know what to expect whenever you start one of those runs, right? And then they have gimmicks and stuff that just make them powerful. Eden, on the other hand, does not. Does not. And when we talk about bad, like on a if there's a Jasonator scale for a dunk rating, then we got to have a Sinvicta scale of a bad rating. This one ranks definitely on probably a 9, I would say, on the Sinvicta bad rating here. We get the world's wonkiest map ever on floor 2 here. So yeah, this is. And the worst thing about this run is, other than the tears rate, of course, is the fact that our damage is also horrible. So it's the worst of all worlds right now. I mean, even an orbital would give us a fighting chance. And honestly, if you're gonna leave me with this tears rate, fine. Then give me Maw of the Void. Maw of the Void, and we're out. Like, I'm out. I don't even think us getting card reading would do anything like this. The card reading's not going to help us out. Good lord. Yeah, this is the game. This is the game laughing at us right now. I mean, we are getting all of the absolute worst rooms that we can possibly imagine with these stats here. I love how the leapers were literally tanking for this trite. Hoo boy. I mean, if there's ever been a time and need for Stanley to save us, it's already right now. I mean, this is 11 minutes on floor 2. That is something right there. Okay, we got lucky with the tower bomb. We did get the tower card. We did get Jesus Juice, which gives us damage. And yeah, I have to. I have to for Leviathan, but also for the damage. But man, I'm not happy about it. Yep. Okay. So, looking for the secret room here. I mean, I guess it could be here, but I'd be surprised. Be there, but let's see what this room is. You see here, we got a little bit of damage here, which is good. I have no idea where the secret room is, though. It's not there. I don't know if this one actually hit or not, but with only one bomb, I'm not even going to try. Could be above the shop, I guess. See, that's what I don't like about Eye of Occult either, is that the tears just kind of stop if you don't hold down the fire button. Okay, we got 15 cents. Thing is that we don't have anything that we can really buy. I'm gonna buy this. And Curse of the Lost. I guess I should be thankful that it's not Curse of the XL. Curse of the XL would absolutely sink this run. So, yeah, I mean, there's not really much for me to kind of talk about right now, just because like this is one of those times where it's just like, man, we gotta buckle down. So at least the Fool card we can use to get out of a boss trap room or a mob trap room. Unfortunately, us taking a double whammy of us taking that Eye of Occult is that we can no longer use the IV bag, and that's bad because obviously we're going to need to take advantage of any possible avenue that we can on a run like this. And if we don't have a good amount of money, then man. You're not gonna trick me into this. Wheel of Fortune. Cracked die. Now the cracked die. I mean, the cracked die could trigger the D8, and that might help us out a little bit. Okay. So we lost damage and gained range and movement speed, but also this. When I say this is bad, I cannot overstate how dangerous this is here. Right now, with this lack of tears rate, this is more dangerous than any TM trainer run that we can have. This is one of those times that where like someone in the comments is gonna be like, if it were me, I would just hold R. Yeah, I wish I had that luxury. Because trust me, fam. If I could, I would. This is gonna be one of those endurance rounds, and how fitting is it that on the week anniversary of us having the crawl episode, we have another potentially crawl episode here. Except that one was named crawl because of the horrible movement speed. This one will be named crawl because of the absolute god-awful tears rate. And I'm really concerned about using this cracked die because we cannot afford to lose more tears rate like we just did. Now, we absolutely just got a butt ton of damage, and we lost movement speed, and that's real bad. Like, real bad. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that we escape this. This is just the truth right here. I was hoping that the D8 would trigger there, but we got a huge amount of damage there from the D8 thanks to cracked die, but I don't know why the game is slowing down. What is happening in this game right now? Oh my god. OBS is showing 60 frames per second. What in the world, man? You get a random soul heart here. I don't know what about that room makes the game lag, but man. And the sad thing is that I have to stick with the cracked die now because we've lost so many stats due to the D8 that we can't afford. We need to have some way of getting him back. Okay, at least we get our keys back. Still haven't found our item room yet, by the way. I mean, like, if we get a red heart upgrade, at least I can use the IV bag to trigger the cracked die, or at least have a chance to, but we don't even have that right now. I have got to get a full charge on the coupon before we go into the boss room. Okay, let's go fight the boss now. Because I think we legit are going to need the IV bag in this circumstance here. Gosh, dude, my phone is blowing up. What is happening? You know those times when you just get like 3 text messages in a row from the same number that you know? Like, where's the fire? Okay. Okay. All right. All right, game. I see Bumbo's got his ice skates on today. That was gonna hit us too. Get an HP upgrade. Again. I mean, sure, we'll take it just to see maybe we get something in the crawl space, but we absolutely have to use IV bag at this point. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ooh, child. This is... I mean, I'm shocked. I am at a loss for words at how this run has progressed so far. We absolutely cannot not have the IV bag. Now, we can use the IV bag to maybe trigger the D6 as well. D12, D20, all that stuff is viable. If we're gonna, we need to dodge the D20 though, because we don't want to accidentally re-roll our hearts in the room. So if we have multiple red hearts on the ground, we cannot use IV bag until after we've left the room. Yeah, so this is one of those times where we do not want to accidentally trigger the D20. There's the D12. And I know I should be going back into the shop to do the D6. But, like, what are the chances of us getting a D6? Also, I still don't think we found the item room yet on this floor. I think the secret room is south of there. I'm not entirely sure. D20. Alright, D8. Look, you've sunk our run now. Now it's time for you to kind of help us out here, Chief. Because what you're doing right now is you're not doing anything. See, that is not a viable option for you. I'm gonna go try to find the item room if possible. Oh, good. Yep. Sweet baby Jesus, it's a movement speed up. It's a stat upgrade. It's something. Okay. Well, heads up now. Hang on, Isaac. You're moving too fast. Going at like Mach 50 right now. Oh boy, this one's gonna have to take a little sip here, because oh boy. You know, it's been a long time. Really, really, really long time that we've ever seen the 23rd minute in Catacombs 1. I don't know if we've seen the 23rd minute on Catacombs 1 this entire year. I'm going to be honest. I don't think we've seen it last year either. I mean, there has to be an impressive suite of things that goes wrong for you to take 23 minutes on floor 3. First darkness. You know what? There's only one thing to do, and that's just it. We have graduated to that tried and true method of Sinvictaology, which is we just need to win every room. Back to basics. We have to win every single room. That's all we got to do to win this run. We just have to win every room. If we can do that, it's gonna be fun. My God, it's a tears up. Lost 6 damage. We gained movement speed and some tears back. Now the hilarious thing is that we are still in bad tears territory. Don't let this tears up get it twisted here. The only reason why this looks like an improvement is because we had 1.17 tears about 30 seconds ago. I mean, it's an orbital. It's something. It gives us a little bit of offense. I'm loving our movement speed. Our movement speed is on point. I can say with confidence that our movement speed has improved quite dramatically. Losing 6 damage essentially is real bad. We cannot afford to take Magic Skin. Humbling Bundle is very good. So the question is, do we stay with this? On one hand, we could, because we have the improved movement speed, and improved movement speed means that we get to mitigate damage a little bit easier with our mobility. But our tears rate is still just doo-doo, but doo-doo. That's about the most technical way to describe this. Humbling Bundle pretty much paying for itself here. I'd love to go in the curse room for free, but we need to get a red heart. I'm going to take the soul heart. Ooh. Glowing Hourglass is tempting, but... point in that. Let's take this and let's go into the curse room. I think we have to let it ride here and hope that we just get a better roll with the D8. That's a scary thought. Now, Gimpy is going to be great for us because a lot of self-inflicted damage, we have a chance of getting a soul heart. Kind of like that. Unfortunately, we didn't have another red heart in there to save that half soul heart, but we still profited already from a soul heart there for Gimpy. So we can also use the IV bag to hit that mimic chest where it's not going to cause damage to us. And because we have Humbling Bundle, we should be able to generate some extra good money, unless, of course, there's no money in there. Right. All right. Yep. Yep. We're getting a little bit of forgiveness here from the game, but apology not accepted. Now, if you really want to apologize, you're gonna give me like an all stats up or a big devil deal or something in here. Gonna be fallen. As much as I shouldn't be doing this with the orbital we have, because I mean, Distant Admiration is not a phenomenal. It's not a phenomenal fly orbital, but it's right now it's necessary. Contract from below, and Humbling Bundle is going to work out for us. It's really, really, really tempting to try to get the Glowing Hourglass, but I still think, I honestly believe that the IV bag and cracked die is what's going to matter here. Because we're going to take damage. Like, that's already a given. We might as well take inflicted damage, which might give us a proc, especially now with Fanny Pack, that can synergize with Humbling Bundle and Contract from Below. All right. They're just doing me the favor down there. I'm just trying to put out fires currently. And I don't know what the fascination with the fire is for the spiders, but hey, look, I appreciate it. Maybe I should leave the fires in, because y'all are doing a great job taking yourselves out. Who knew that demon fires would be like protecting us and stuff? Oh no. Why did it have to be the D12? I knew it. I knew it as soon as I saw it. I said that's gonna hit us. Don't fall. Alright, let's see if we get something of worth here out of this golden poop that we spawned with the D12. The money. Yeah, we couldn't even make Hush right now if we wanted to. It's already 30 minutes. And again, this run is just impressively bad. But we gotta strive through it. We gotta knuckle up. They said in the Matrix Part 3, Matrix Revolutions, knuckle up. They also said it in Matrix Part 4, which is very odd because, like, Jada Pinkett Smith is the one who says it, and, like, I don't ever recall her saying it in Part 3 at all. But she said it, like, as if it's, like, their, like, mantra now. It's kind of weird. But rewatching Matrix 4, like, I will say it's not as trash as I thought it was. Pretty sure I talked about this on stream. I don't remember if I already mentioned it on YouTube or not, but... like, Matrix, like, Resurrections is not as bad as I remember it. It's still bad, though. Like, Keanu Reeves really didn't feel like doing that movie, it seems. Which is unfortunate because, like, he's, like, one of my favorite actors of all time. But you can just kind of tell he was, like... and I don't know if it was... like, I don't think that he's got a bad work ethic or anything. I just don't think, like, he felt inspired by the script, and he was just kind of going along with it. Took a minute and a half to clear this room. I did see that the D8 procced and we got a little bit of extra damage, but not enough to really matter. Also, I'm getting real tired of you putting these red hearts where we can't access it. Game. If you could put it to where we can reach it, I'd appreciate it. This little game you're playing here is not appreciated. I'm going to take those options. Nun's Habit would be nice to get if we end up ever getting a spacebar item that matters. Wow, I can't believe that champion's not dead. Oh, where he is. Now, if there's ever been a run that was contending for the title of we need the reroll and we need it now, it's this one. If I had a bomb, I could probably blast that heart into our range, but I don't currently. Funny thing about this room is that we can't even reach any of these sacks too, so I really appreciate the jokes here, game. Okay, so I'm going to see if we can get a soul heart here, or 2, or 10, or 50. So it'll pay out there. I don't want to use our last bomb for that. Secret room, I think, is north of here. Okay, we finally get some hearts here. Nothing. You Gimpy. We're still looking for our item room. And of course, Humbling Bundle doing a great job. Humbling Bundle is trying. I see you working, Humbling Bundle. You and Contracting Below, I appreciate what y'all doing. Mad love, mad respect. You got put in a bad game right now. This is you trying to save a game where we're down by 9 runs. Yeah, I don't think the save is going to happen here. The best we can hope for is escaping here with a split series. All right, little Gertie. That one soul heart makes it all worth it. Not going to go in that little room because you know what's going to be in there. If we can get 1 red heart, I'd be able to get into the curse room for free. Let's fight the boss here at 35 minutes. Oh, good. Thank you, Fanny Pack. Almost a flawless victory there by Distant Admiration or Friend Zone or whichever one we have. We have to go for the screw here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We absolutely have to. As much as I would love to get PJs. I mean, we have to go Mega Blast here. But this worries me because, again, we don't have the damage to protect our HP, right? Mega is only going to take us so far. Now, it does help us that we have Nun's Habit, of course, and we are going to be taking damage. E-Bizzle, you're going to have to be our champion here. There's darkness. But we need to get maximum value out of Mega here. Which means no dead ends, straight to the boss. Nice payout from Contract from Below. Okay, we got about half of a charge on Mega, which is fine. We did go straight to the boss, so can't complain there. Oof, man, this damage is... Damage is something. I'll hold on to the death card for now. Apple, I mean, it gives us a Tears upgrade for sure. Our luck rating still isn't great. Okay, so we're going to absolutely play this Key Judgment. All right. Go back and get these soul hearts over here. I really don't want to fight Mom without Mega. But I have a feeling that we're going to get hit enough to where it's not going to matter, because we're going to get a full charge just by the sheer amount of damage we're going to take. Get a lucky penny and a golden bomb, which actually that now basically makes it an easy choice for me not to use Mega. So that's good. And you bet your bottom dollar we're going to be blowing up every one of these skulls here, brother. E-Bizzle? I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a half red heart over here. I need you to get this. You know, you haven't really been knocking us out today with the big time plays. We need to see some bona fide hustle here, son. Now, what I could do is I could buy the soul converter and get some red heart containers. But that would also ruin our possibility of using and keeping Polaroid invincibility. And I'm not going to do that. I am going to, however, hold on to this Hermit card in hopes that we get teleported to the boss. Okay, so we have full HP here. It's good. We can use the Golden Bomb as offense whenever the opportunity presents itself. I was trying to push that bomb north because I knew that was showing up at that door. We did get the bomb off. I don't know how we no-hit that boss right there with the stats that we have, but you know what? I'm proud of it. All right. And Hermit card. Wow. Okay. Hermit card took us to the room right next to us. But hey, at least we almost have a full charge of Mega. Yeah, this is why I'm not, even with Mega, I'm not feeling good about this run. Because again, remember what I said, our inability to protect our HP in this run is going to be what ultimately is going to cost us if we don't get help. Come on, man. All right, E-Bizzle, gonna need some help here. If you're gonna drop a tarot card, drop us an Emperor card. Not an Emperor card. Now, part of me wants to open up this red chest in the mob trap room. Let's go fight the boss first. We're not guaranteed a devil deal by any means. And it's going to be their biggest slap in the face if we end up not getting a devil deal here and had to wait not one, but 2 rounds of 68% devil deals. But we've been lucky this week on devil deals, so... Again, this is the bill due. This is our tax bill right here. I gotta say, we're putting in work with this fly orbital. If we didn't have this fly orbital, I don't think that we make it this far this quickly anyway. I say quickly in jest though, because you know it's 42 minutes, and yeah, there you go. As much as I would love to get a tiers upgrade from eye drops, we need more damage. You, D-Bizzle. D-Bizzle trying to keep us alive. Oh, there's more. Well, we are surviving. We are surviving. Somehow. This is going to be Crawl 2, the sequel. We'll take Locust of Death here just to give us something. Hey. So it's unbelievable that we were able to get even that many charges out of that mega shot, but all right, D-Bizzle, we only need 1 soul heart here to catch up, son. So we had to wait two guaranteed devil deals here on this run for a devil deal item. Plenty of keys here for the Eternal Chest. I'm hoping it pays out with something good. Wow, that's a lot of bombs. This diamonds does nothing for us. It allows us to execute an entire room. I like that.
Ace of diamonds.
Thank you, Matthias. Yeah, we just gotta stay in it to win this one here. We get as much orbital damage as possible. It's gonna give us some full charges. That's about the only good thing about this. I don't mind taking hits here because we have soul hearts on the ground. I didn't mean to do that. She stopped when I wasn't expecting it. Was our guaranteed devil deal worth it? Absolutely not. All right, we have a full charge on Mega. Mega is our salvation here. D-Bizzle, top us off, and we're gonna keep going. All right. We haven't found the secret room yet. That's got to be there. D-Bizzle, you could have been the hero of the day. You could have given us an Emperor card, and we could have been just happy. Are you okay? All right. I mean, just imagine where we'd be without Mega. See if we picked the right way to go. We didn't. We didn't. Love how they're giving us these mobs that take forever to activate. Okay. I mean, I don't have a map of the animal of the day for you right now. Like this is brutal. I'm trying to keep it entertaining here. Goodness. Damage, we'll take it. No. It's tears, okay. Terrifying card. It's gonna allow us to go in the curse room because hell, why not at this point? It's gonna give us 2 charges on Mega. Bizzle giving us some hope here. All right, just with a little bit of stat ups here. We've got something. We have something barely cooking. It's simmering. We can go get that soul heart in here. Or 2 soul hearts. I didn't even see the second soul heart in there. The torn photo gives us a chance of getting... I mean, we're almost at max tears rate, which is unbelievable at this point. Okay. I'm going to use the devil card against Isaac because this is easily, by far and away, our most dangerous fight here. Do I think we're going to lose this run at this point? No, I don't think we're going to lose this run. I don't mind taking damage here as long as we're dealing damage with the orbital. Poison damage from the virus is quite significant here. We have D-Bizzle to make up the damage that we take from Isaac. But you talk about the king of struggle buses here. I think that we have a new contender, and it's hard to say where we would have been without those 2 cracked die rolls. But for a run that started off with the tears rate that we had, and for us to somehow end with almost max tears and 8 damage, that is nothing short of a miracle, my friend. Am I going backward? Did we miss something back here? Oh, that's right. I was gonna clear. I'm gonna get 1 room clear here for Mega. I was expecting us to take more damage there against Isaac. Gertie, I'm gonna need you to calm down. You're kind of freaking out the kids. Okay. We are doing it. 48 in-game minutes and 54:25 on the clock here. We are finally at the chest. I want to know, did you take the plunge? Did you stick with it for this entire run? I'd love to know if you did. Did you watch the now here's the real I hit that too early. Here's the real question for all you Mosh Pit warriors out there. Did you watch this on 75%? That's what I want to know. Are you crazy enough to watch this run on 75% speed? I want to see where the true warriors of the Mosh Pit are out there. Because good Lord, I have a newfound respect for you. Pretty sure that was 3 hearts, 3 half hearts there, D-Bizzle, but I can't keep count anymore. dodging like a fool here. Wow, we went straight to blue baby. I'm going to take some damage just so we can get a full charge of Mega and go out with a blast. So it is over. The run was very barely not 1 hour, but it was close. And I got to say, man, that was a marathon. So thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below. I would love to know who the true warriors of the mosh pit are. Did you not only watch this on 1.0 speed, but did you watch this on 75% speed? Who are the all-stars of the mosh pit? Post them in the comments down below. Thank you, everyone, for liking, commenting, subscribing. Have a great start to your weekend. Hopefully tomorrow's run is a little bit more action-packed. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks to patrons of mine like Kylie Smith, Jim, Harry Jim, and Rick Roo 59. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of the episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.